you call me ladies because we tight like that. Period. Okay, y'all, so boom, baby. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias so you never miss. So you never miss me even when you missing me. Even when I don't post on here, I'm gonna be posting somewhere else. So just know that when I start talking like this, and Terry from Brooklyn, y'all haven't met Terry from Brooklyn yet, but when I start talking like this and I start getting into my Terry mode, just know I'm dead ass, B. I'm dead serious. I'm dead ass, period. So follow me on my socials. It's gonna be in the description bar below, and on the sides it should be, I don't know, it's in the beginning, it's in the intro, it's in the end. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, period. Don't do that. Anyway, I'm coming to y'all with, I think I'm gonna do a story time today about one of the parties that I went to. So now this story time, I might do a part 2 with, no, I'm going to do a part 2 with my god sister, so we can kind of get 2 sides of the story. We'll get my perspective, then we'll get her perspective, even though it is 4 different perspectives of this story. I just feel like it's a fun, kind of funny ish, I don't know, it's just an interesting story to tell, and I just want to tell it about like our experiences going to parties and our experiences like going to parties in the Bay Area specifically. Ooh, this is giving me Beyonce. It's giving me Formation Tour tea. It's giving me Coachella. Okay, so this story takes place last year. I think it's either between, the party was either between February and April. It was one of those months. I'm not sure. I feel like it was in February, but I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. What, it doesn't matter. Okay, so and don't mind me not having lashes. They're right here, but I forgot the glue in the house and I didn't feel like going back in the house. Blah, blah. Anyway, so the party takes place in February, March, April-ish of last year. So this party was being advertised like crazy. Like, it was a mansion party, and it was supposed to be like the biggest party of the year, and it was just like, it was supposed to be like a lot of fun. Like, everybody and their mama and their grandmama was supposed to be there. So like, one of the boys that we knew, he sent me and my god sister the invitation, and I don't think I was gonna go because I had work the next morning early. Like, I had to be up by 6. So I was just like, I let him know. I was like, I don't know, like, I'll let you know if I go, and if I do go, I go. If I don't, I don't. So it was like no promises type of thing. So I think I made it up in my mind that I wasn't gonna go because of the fact that I had work in the morning, and I had to be up early, and I know how it is when we go to parties. And when you go to a party, you be there till like 2, 3 in the morning if it doesn't get shut down, which rarely happens. A party not getting shut down in the Bay Area. It just is what it is. You better get there early, honey. Okay. So yeah, so I went. I told my god sister, like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna go. She was like, no, like, you know, Jay is going. Hi, sister. Oh, you were in the shower. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so boom. So if you guys see me looking over here, my best friend Nigel's on the phone, and that's on mother freaking period. So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, so I wasn't gonna go to the party because I had work in the morning, and I just didn't want to go. Anyway, so yeah, so Kiara was like, no, like, let's go. Jay is going. That's her cousin. I don't want to give out their names because I don't know if they want their names to be in the video. So we gonna call Kiara cousin Jay, and we gonna call her Kiara friend Lil Me. So they was like, Jay is going, Lil Me is going. Like, come on. Mind you, I didn't have an outfit. I didn't have nothing, baby. Nothing. I was asked out. Okay. So I was like, okay, well, like if I go, we gotta go shopping. Like I gotta go give me a little simple, little something. And my hair. I had braids in. But my braids were old. I like tried everything. I put the mousse on it to like slick it down. It was just like, it needed to come out. And I was like, these braids can't come out if I'm going to this party, because then what I'm gonna do with my hair. I ended up putting like a little scarf over my braids, and then I just got like this basic ass outfit, like a goddamn white bodysuit and some goddamn jeans, and I called it a day. Mind y'all, before this party, I did not drink at... Wait, did I drink? I don't think I did. I wasn't drinking like hard liquor. Like, I wasn't drinking hard liquor at all. I remember that New Year's, I drank some like Bel Air, but you gotta have a few of them to get a little, to feel away, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that was my first night ever getting like drunk, I guess, like drunk enough. I wasn't like drunk, but I was like drunk, you know? So I drive to Kiara's house, and then I parked my car there because we were gonna take Jay's car, because my car was, at the time I was using my papa car. I didn't have a car at the time, so my papa was letting me use his car, and I drove to her house, and then Jay's car was a little bit bigger. Like my papa's car was Prius. We wasn't all gonna be comfortable, you know? So Jay gets there, Lil Me gets there, and then we all like, you know, get ready to go. We go to the liquor store, buy some Hennessy, and we buy some Minute Maid lemonade to like mix it. So Kiara lives in Oakland and the party's in Fairfield, and the way that we went to the party, if you're from the Bay, we went the Concord way. Like, we didn't go through Vallejo, we went through Concord to get to Fairfield. So it took longer. It took us like an hour to get there, like 45 minutes to an hour to get there. And then so we finally get to Fairfield, and then our directions turn off, and we're in the middle of nowhere, baby. Nowhere. Okay, like it was like no houses, it was like hella dark, there was no street lights, nothing. So we had to bust the real quick. We had to make a U-turn, and our directions finally came on. We get to the house. The house was so nice. It was a nice ass house. Honestly, it looked like he probably was like a slave plantation back in the day, but that's neither here nor there. It was a nice ass house. It was big, it was spacious, and everything. So we get there and we see like hella cars there. We like, hey, like, it's litty, you know what I'm saying? So we go park, and we park in like the gravel, but it was like grass at the same time. Everybody was parked there, and the way we parked, we got blocked in. Like, oh yeah, we got blocked in. So it was like cars on the side of us, cars in front of us, and then a car like parked behind us. It was like, really, you get in where you fit in. So we get there, it's like security. They checking our bags, they checking all of that stuff, making sure we ain't got no weapons on us, you know, but I keep it on me, period, at all times. Hello.
But no, you don't. You don't.
So we get inside, and it's bumping. Like, I'm seeing everybody. I'm seeing my friends from high school. We just see everybody and their mama. People from Oakland, people from Richmond, people from the city, people from Vallejo, people from Fairfield. Everybody's at this party. It's people inside, people outside, people upstairs, people in the kitchen. Like, everybody is everywhere. So we having a good time. We go to the kitchen and get us some cups, you know, the red cup, and we sipping, we having a good time, we dancing, listening to music, and the whole 9 or 10s. Okay, so everything is going good, mingling, getting to know people, all of that stuff. So the party, you know, I'm starting to feel like, whoa, I've never felt this way before. Like, I'm starting to feel a little drunk, okay, honey? And mind you, I had a red cup, and y'all know how big red cups is. It was literally this much Hennessy in there. No, it was probably like this much Hennessy in that cup, and then the rest of the cup was lemonade. Like, I had more lemonade than I had alcohol. And so, alcohol. I had more lemonade than I had alcohol. And it was good. Like, I was like, okay, like, I'm starting to feel myself. Like, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Stop playing with me. And at this point, Jay drunk, Kiara drunk, Lil Me drunk as hell. Everybody is just drunk. So and then in my brain, I'm like, well, no. If we all drunk, who the hell gonna drive us home? How we gonna get home? So at that point, I was like, I'm gonna be the more responsible one, and I'm gonna stop drinking. So I stopped drinking, and I like got me a water bottle and the whole nine, and like tried to like sober myself up. And so the night continues. We end up going to the backyard. What a difference. What you see in her, you don't see in me. Yes, it was all. And this is where the drama starts. Okay, we go to the backyard, and Kiara, Jay, and Lil Me are mingling with a few people that they know, and you know, it's all good. And then so I start seeing just people, more and more people walk into the backyard. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's happening? So then I start hearing like a lot of commotion. You know, when somebody's about to fight, it's just like a lot of commotion. It's just like voices is getting loud, people is getting mad. Pants is getting pulled up because it's like, disclaimer, I hate fights. Like, I don't like, they just scare me. Boy fights scare me. I don't know what it is. They just so brutal, like so freaking brutal. Literally, like it's just like ruthless. Like, they don't give a and like boys are about to fight. So I'm like, nah, like we need to go back in the house. So I'm like, hey y'all, like I think we should go back in the house. And they're not paying me attention because they're drunk as hell, you know. And so I'm like, y'all, like I'm starting to get a little loud. I'm like, y'all, like we need to go back in the house. Like we need to go in the house. Again, they not paying me no mind. Girl, I must have pushed all three of their little asses in the motherfucking house. Because everybody started running in the house. So like I pushed them in the house, and we went into like this area. So like, let me give you a layout of the house. So you walk in. When you first walk in, you look to the left, it's stairs. Like stairs leading obviously up the stairs. Duh. And then you look to the right, and it's like a bathroom, or it's like another room. It's something, it's like a little area. And then it's the kitchen over here. Straight ahead is like the dance floor, and then the backyard is like if you keep walking straight. And then if you walk a little past the stairs to the left, it's like a bathroom, and it's like this little area. So I pushed them, we went into that little area, and they're like confused. They're like, what's going on? And I'm like, it's hella drunk, like they fighting, you know, like you don't know what can happen. We outside, blah 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 blah. So then this one boy come up to us, and he's like, oh y'all, like let's go upstairs, like come upstairs. And yes, girl. So he's like, come upstairs. Y'all can stay in the room, y'all can hide in the room. And I'm like, what the like, no, like what do we need to be in a room for? Like, what do we need to, like, if all else fails, I'm leaving. We're leaving. So Kiara was like, okay. And her, and I don't know if Lil Me went or if Jay went with her, but somebody stayed with me and somebody went with her. And I'm like, Kiara, no, like you don't know him, like, and you're drunk, like you're not finna go with him up the damn stairs in a goddamn room, and you're drunk where it's hella upstairs. Like it's hell. I watched all these go upstairs. You think I'm gonna let you go upstairs? Yeah. I'm like, you're not going upstairs with him. I'm like, no. And she's like, I know him. I was like, I don't give a flying fart if you know him, if you claim you know him. you don't need to, what are we going upstairs for? Like, what's the point? Now, at this point, she's at like the top of, there's 2 parts of the stairs. So it's like 1 flight of the stairs and the 2nd flight. She's on the 1st flight of stairs. And we're like arguing back and forth. I'm at the bottom of the stairs. She's at the top of the stairs. And I'm like, all that first, like, we're leaving. We're about to go. And she's like,
no, we're going upstairs. Come upstairs. Come upstairs.
She's causing a scene. So it's people on the stairs. There's literally people on the stairs looking back and forth at me and her, like, going back and forth, like, so embarrassing. So, mind y'all, the police is there at this point. Kiara doesn't know that the police is there because she's so busy arguing with me that she don't see the police at the door. Okay? So I'm like, Kiara, like, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. Like, just trust me. Just come downstairs. Like, we can, like, just come on. She's like,
no, just come upstairs.
I'm like,
bitch, a fucking police is here.
Like, I got mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's doing too much. Like, why are you arguing with me? Let's go. We walk. She's like, oh my God, you hella irritating. She stomping down the stairs. You're hella irritating. You're hella, I will be all of that. I'll be that. So, we go outside and she's like, I knew him. Like, she's still going with me. Like, we're outside at this point. It doesn't matter. She's like, I did know him. Like, I knew him. I was like, girl, you're drunk. Like, you don't know what could have happened to you. You don't know. That could have been a setup. So, yeah, I'm like, you're hella drunk. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't know what could have happened if you would have went up them stairs. Like, you have to think with your brain. Like, think. Take 2 seconds and think, like, why would you go upstairs? So then Lil Me and Jay was like, yeah, like, that wasn't, like, yeah, I wasn't messing with that. I was like, I wasn't gonna go upstairs regardless. I wasn't gonna let them go up the stairs, period. Like, y'all not going up these stairs. If I gotta drag you down my damn self, you're not going up the stairs with some random guys that we don't even know like that. Like, no, absolutely not. So we get in the car and we calm down. We all calm down. We ended up like calling or texting somebody in the party, and they were like, oh, come back in like 30 minutes. The police should be gone by then. Because I think what they were doing, the police was clearing people out. So they were like telling people that you had to go home. But a lot of people wasn't really going home. Because, oh, that's why we really stayed. For one, we was gonna leave, but it was hella traffic to get out. Because it was one of those things, like, it's only one way in and one way out. Like, so it was hella traffic to get out, and everybody was trying to get out. Like, everybody was leaving. So, and we were blocked in. It was 2 people on the side of us, 1 person in front of us, and 1 person behind us. Like, we were literally blocked in. So we couldn't go nowhere anyway. So we figured, like, we might as well just wait the little 30 minutes and, you know, go back to the party when everything dies down and everything. We wait for 30 minutes. We all calm down, sober up a little bit. Everybody's like, pretty much, I'm super sober at this point. And Kiara, Lil Me, and Jay are pretty sober at that point. So, or they're like more so tipsy. So we go back into the party, and it's still like a fair amount of people there. I'm not gonna hold you. It's still a cool amount of people there. So we stayed up for probably like another hour and a half. Yeah, we stayed there for another like hour and a half. We dancing. I think they started drinking again. I didn't drink because I knew I was driving, so I was just like, I'm not drinking at all. Oh, I forgot to mention that me, Kiara, almost damn fought. I didn't even get to mention that part. Yeah, so the girl got in my face, yelling in my face, like in my face. So at that point, I'm like, Kiara, I don't want to have to beat your. I really don't, because you drunk. You really drunk, and I'm not. So calm down, baby sis. I don't want to have to fight you. I don't want to have to do it to him. I don't want to have to be the one to do it to him, but I will. Don't test my gangster. I'm really from Brooklyn. Terry from Brooklyn. Reporting live. Stop playing with me, period. I'm from Brooklyn. Flatbush. Stop playing. But yeah, so we go back at the party. At this point, like, I'm sitting down. Yeah, so yeah, so we go to the party. Okay, so this is a part where I kind of got like harassed a little bit. So we sitting on the stairs, and the boy, one of the hosts of the party, he comes up to me. Now I know him, okay, I do know him, but one of the hosts of the party he comes while we just dancing, we vibing on the stairs, I'm sitting down. He comes over to me and he gets in between my legs, because I'm sitting at kind of like the bottom, like, but I'm like not at the bottom, I'm like 4 stairs up. So he gets in between my legs, y'all. He gets in between my legs, or he tries to, because I'm like, what are you doing? So he tries to, and I put my knees up like this. So at first I was like they were kind of open, and then I like put them together. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he starts humping my legs. He starts humping my legs. So I'm like, whoa, like, get off of me. Like, you're crazy. Like, get off of me. And he's hella drunk. He's like whispering in my ear. He's trying to kiss on my neck. I'm like, baby sis, I need 6 feet. Please. I'm like, get off of me. So he gets off of me, and then we talked about it, and he apologized and all that stuff. He was like, I honestly really don't even remember doing that. And yeah. So then, we ended up like dancing. We go to like the other side of the room. We dancing like on each other. Like, you know how girls dance on each other. I'll insert some videos and photos and all that stuff. And it was just like a really good night. Besides the BS that happened, it was a really good night, a really fun night. And after this quarantine, I can't wait to have many more. So yeah, that was a story time about how me and my god sister almost got into a fight, kinda. And just a story time about like a barrier party. Actually, that party didn't even get shut down, which is shocking, because most barrier parties tend to after 12. But I think we ended up leaving around like 2. We ended up leaving around 2, and I still went to work the next morning, y'all. I was there at 7:45 or 7:30. I was at my job. But yeah, it was really fun, a night to remember. And I'm gonna do a part 2 of this thing, and my godsister's gonna be here, and she's gonna explain her side of the story. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you never miss when me, the baddest, post the video. And that's it. That's all. Comment down below any other videos that y'all want to see. And not the blunt. Yeah. So yeah. That's it. Love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace the f*** out.